Hey there, YouTube friends. It's Rainy from the Woolly Llama shop, and today's unboxing is kind of small. We just have the one, courtesy of Amazon. I've already cut it open so we wouldn't struggle so much like we did yesterday. I'm joined by my faithful companion, Shadow. Say hi, Shadow. Hi, buddy. So today we just have... And no, I am not sponsored by Amazon. I am not sponsored by the company whose product I have in that little box there. I am just unboxing for your entertainment. So today it is... I probably should have looked in the thing. Here, Shadow. Sorry about that. I don't edit, so you're just going to get it the way it was. I accidentally turned the camera off while I was trying to open the box, so I didn't check the box to see if it was... I just opened the bag. I didn't look to see what was inside to see how it was packaged. But anyway, so these are... lobster claws. For making stitch markers, and they're fairly big. They're pretty big. So hopefully they won't snag the yarn, and they'll be easier to get open because they got a nice big clasp on them. So, I went to Amazon, or not Amazon, but I went to Joann's a while back before they closed, and I grabbed a whole bunch of charms and such to make stitch markers. So if y'all use stitch markers, can you let me know in the comments below what kinds of clasp do you use? What kind of clasp do you prefer? Because this is my preference, and I always go under the assumption of if I don't sell it, I'm going to use it myself. But what kind of clasp do you use? And I mean, what kind of stitch markers do you like? Do you like the ones with beads? Do you like bigger stitch markers? Do you like smaller stitch markers? Do you even use stitch markers at all? Because a lot of times I find myself grabbing for... Well, I don't have one in here, I don't think. Let me see what this is. Nope. I was going to say, a lot of times I grab for just the little plastic safety pin looking ones, because that's what I have. I don't keep my good stitch markers just laying around everywhere. So let me know in the comments below what you like in a stitch marker, and I'm going to try to put some up in my shop, because I have charms galore from when Joann's was going out of business. So in fact, let me do that. Let me shut this video off and I will go find my charms to show you what I have. Give me one moment. Okay, I'm back. So I don't think I found them all because I thought I had more than this. But, so anyway, when Joann's was going out, I got them on clearance for like 16% or 70% off. So they were like not very expensive. But I have turtles and owls. How about I do it this way? There we go. Bugs and like little jewel tones. And then these have like letters on them. There's 26 letters. There's my ladybugs and some cute little mushrooms. These already have lobster clasps on them. So, and they're nautical. If you can't tell, I have a thing for the sea. I like the ocean, and that's where I'd be living if I could, is on the ocean. And then I could collect shells to make stitch markers from shells. That would be awesome, I think. Then more owls. Puppy dogs. Little bones and stuff. And then oh, another second set of these. So, okay. I'm sure I have more than that. Honestly, I'm sure I do. But just like I said, in the comments below, let me know what kind of stuff you like and a stitch marker because I have beads to go with all of that. So anyway, let me know. All right, I'm going to end this one. Wow, this turned into quite the unboxing. It turned into a haul and an unboxing. I just don't like to post a whole lot about, stuff like that. But I guess it's okay for the shop because this is all stuff for the shop, Anyway, I will catch you on the next one.